Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ClouDx from AFK Gaming. What's up, Chief? My co-caster for today.
What's up?
We're bringing you another match of the Logitech G free-to-play Dota 2 Bangalore LAN tournament. Courtesy eSports Interactive and of course Logitech G. This one's between Mission and Stealth, the new team on the block, as we've seen so much of in the recently concluded Digital Wars, and Chaotic Neutral Gaming, aka CNG, on the Radiant side. Now, I'm gonna throw the ball back at you, Chief. Who do you think's coming out ahead here?
Well, for once, I'm going to say Mission and Stealth, primarily because of the anti-mage ban.
So, Mission and Stealth, for those of you that have not been following the Dota 2 scene of late, are one of these new teams that has stormed onto the circuit. They're a Bangalore-based team, of course, since this is a Bangalore land. They're a team that's stormed onto the Indian pro gaming circuit and proven their mettle. They're a force to be reckoned with, and they're an upcoming team. Keep your eyes peeled for their progress in the Indian Dota 2, how should I say this, professional ladder. We were gonna get first pick by them. They banned out the Batrider and the Keeper of the Light. Nyx and Anti-Mage getting banned out by CNG, and Rubik is their first pickup. Now I'm wondering why the Rubik first, but hey, if last game is anything to go by, absurd picks can work as well.
Absolutely. This pick is only to go fight for the rune at the 0 minute mark and put someone on the cliff.
And I'll be damned if it doesn't happen, because Chiefs' predictions have been spot on today. Whoa! Now that is something the meta game forgot about. Centaur Warrunner is in the CM pool, and CNG is gonna show us how it's done. They're gonna pick the Centaur as their second pick. Pocket Stats Galore is the name of this tournament, man, and I am loving it.
I don't know if this is a pocket strat or someone really likes playing center.
Even so, man, I mean, who's to stop a good pub player from displaying his skill in a proper game, right?
Yeah, center is a very viable pick. Very, very viable. But, I mean, let's see what happens.
Yep. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter gonna get banned out by Mission and Stealth. We're gonna see Visage picked up as their next hero. So that's leading me to believe that they're trying to run an offensive trialing. We'll have to wait and watch how that plays out. While Naga Siren getting banned out by Chaotic Neutral Gaming. I'm wondering what they're gonna ban next. It looks like a Timbersaw ban coming out from Mission and Stealth. So Bangalore really likes their Timbersaw, man. It's either a first pick or a first ban Timbersaw in almost every game that we've been seeing so far.
Yeah. So far, I'm banning out all the yellow heroes. I'm seeing a trend over here. I think next ban is going to be Alchemist.
Yep, Alchemist. Oh man, I mean, if Alchemist does get banned out, Alchemist has not been banned, right? Was he?
No, he's not been picked or banned, I feel, so far.
I'm not sure. Maybe one of these games that we've casted today have had an Alchemist ban, but as of now, it looks like it's gonna be a Darkseer ban and a pick on the board. I'm wondering what they're gonna go with. Possibly the Alchemist or the Lifestealer pick up for themselves.
Tiny, tiny, tiny center.
Tiny Center.
Yeah, man, toss that big guy in.
Nope, it's gonna be an Ursa Center. So get max movement speed, run in, slow them down, and beat the crap out of them. I like it. I like the strategy.
Or, wait for it. It's going to be tiny with a refresher. And then he's going to toss center and refresh, toss Ursa.
Oh man.
That would be a surprise rain of hell for the other team.
If that happens in this game, I'll live stream a video of me chewing on my toes.
Oh my god, I need to contact the CNG guys and give them some urgent information then.
20 seconds on the board before Chaotic Neutral Gaming picks up their next hero. 1 minute 39 seconds of reserve time available at their disposal as well.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
It's gonna be the Windrunner pickup coming out from Chaotic Neutral Gaming. So my chances of eating my food have indeed reduced significantly, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. But Crystal Maiden getting picked up by Mission and Stealth. Now, what you've got to remember is CNG, they've got two extremely tanky heroes on their side. They've got the Centaur and the Ursa. On the other side, Lifestealer seems like the only thing available to cut through them effectively at this given point of time. But then again, one could argue that Ursa is a fantastic counter to the Lifestealer's magic immunity with those Fury Swipes stacking up. So despite The picks looking quite absurd right now. It's a fairly even lineup.
Correct, absolutely. It's just the point I was making in the previous Ursa game where Error was playing. They don't really have the pick locked on for the Weaver. So they need one point and click stun. The Centaur stun is not really going to cut the deal unless you have a Rubik to lift and set it up for him and stun and chain. But then you're just doing too much just to kill off the Weaver.
That's true.
Dire team
But
ban.
again, now I'm wondering, is this a mid solo centaur? Because by the looks of it, Windrunner looks like she's going to run the off lane, Ursa and Rubik in possibly a tri lane with the
Radiant
last pickup
team
here.
pick.
I think it's going to be Ruby mid.
Hmm.
Well, basically, MIS doesn't have the mid hero yet, right?
Whoa. So it
Dire
is.
team pick.
This leads me to believe that it is indeed going to be a centaur mid, a tri lane with the alchemist. Wait, what?
If anything, it's a jungle Ursa.
Yeah,
I can say that.
that seems like the best bet right now.
They are three melee heroes, so they can't do anything aggressive with that.
Alright, a quick introduction of both sides. I'm going to take on the Radiant. I'm going to leave you with the Dire. We've got Son of Darkness playing the
Prepare
Ursa
for
Warrior.
battle.
We've got Origami playing the Windrunner, more than likely in the off lane, who's picked up a double mantle. No, it looks like it's going to be a mid-solo Windrunner. Alchemist being played by Rev, who's already started off with the Grievel's Reed level up and a Quelling Blade and a Stout Shield. That could be punished heavily if he's scouted out. Meanwhile, Prime going to be handling the Centaur, and last but not least, we've got Jaeger, who I pronounce as Jaeger because I believe his name is inspired by an Attack on Titan character playing the Rubik.
Whatever. Okay. The Dire side, Gary playing the Puck mid solo. RICHI. Richie playing the Crystal Maiden. I assume they're going aggressive try. Yeah. Playmaker playing the Visage.
30 seconds to
Again,
go.
aggressive try with the Crystal Maiden and the Zombie. Maximus playing the Lifestealer, also known as Zombie. And Newbie playing the Weaver. It's a safe lane Weaver? Yeah, safe lane Weaver. In terms of item builds, nothing out of the ordinary. Puck has gone for the 1 Tango 3 Iron Branch build, indicating that he's rushing for an early bottle. Considering MIS is one of those teams who's fairly looking to make their foothold in the competitive scene, I think it's not any other item other than the bottle. Nubia, I believe he's been pulled a salve. Yeah, he's been pulled a salve by the Visage. And yeah, standard build from him. 3 branches, Tango and a salve. Let's see. Both the Visage and the Crystal Maiden both have smoke of the seeds up on them. And yeah,
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Double smoke from the get-go. Not sure. Well, it looks like MIS is really looking to make early rotations and jump into the jungle. They're expecting a jungle Ursa warrior, I would assume, but little do they know that this is going to be an alchemist and centaur dual lane at bottom, and Ursa with boots and a Rubik dual lane at top, and a mid solo Windrunner. If this works, it'll be one for the books, man.
which book?
The books, man. You just don't question which book. The books.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on, we've got Visage with the illusion runes, illusions coming in towards the bottom lane. That's going to help zone out these two heroes as well. Stout shields available on one. There's quelling blades on both, though, so they're probably going to be fighting for farm in this lane, it seems.
Centaur and Alchemist both got Cooling Blade. He's like, okay. Let's see who can farm more.
And of course, Alchemist started off with the Grievel's Greed going up against an offensive tri lane. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much all the sense we should be making out of these lanes and their decisions. We'll just have to wait and watch how they actually play out. Up top, Nubi seems to be in against a fairly standard lane, but um, I think he should be able to hold his own against a dual lane of an Ursa and a Rubik. There's no sentry wards available in this lane to scout out the Weaver once he goes into Shikuchi, so he should be just fine, at least for the first few minutes of this game.
The funny thing is, the Windrunner needs 2 Mantle of Intelligence and an Iron Branch to get 59 damage. The puck gets that much with 3 branches.
Yeah, but then again, I feel like Windrunner's attack animation might just be slightly better. Actually, it's hard to tell, man. I think Puck's got an awesome animation as well. Right now, though, it seems like Puck will have the upper hand, and it's showing already. He's sitting at 12 and 6. Windrunner already taking a lot of auto attacks as well, and she's sitting far behind at 2 and 1. She's being out CS and outplayed at this middle lane, hands down. Meanwhile, bottom lane at the tri lane, Lifestealer at 8 and 3, up against an. I still can't wrap my mind around this dual lane, man. Alchemist sitting with no creep kills, Centaur sitting with just one, and this could be our first blood. As Lifestealer goes beyond enemy lines with the Visage and the Crystal Maiden, they find the first kill, and they're looking for more.
Radiant's
Nope,
bottom
maybe not.
tower
They're just
is
gonna
under
zone out the
attack.
Centaur, sending him back. And congratulations to Awesome Kid, Adulion, and Dutchman for receiving prizes for witnessing first blood. Looks like Ursa did find a kill up top on the Weaver, but for now, going to keep our camera panned at mid lane. Gary
Radiant's
with the double
bottom
damage
tower
rune, still
is
looking
under
for the kill
attack.
on the Weaver. He does have the boots, so he should catch up just fine. Throws out the orb, orb does not connect. He jaunts down to the low ground. A couple of auto attacks need to be sent in, but there you have it. The wind run comes off cooldown and he scurries away. Gary, not content with the way this went down, he's
Radiant's
going all the
bottom
way.
tower
Throws out
is
another
under
orb, he's
attack.
gonna get the courier. He's gonna get the kill, and then the courier, and
Radiant's
this is
courier has
more
been
than he could
killed.
have asked for. My
Radiant's top
god.
tower is under
Gary is
attack.
like, aha, I know the donkey.
My god. Alright, so it looks like that kind of confirms it. I'm not sure if, again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Elder Leon, however it's pronounced. If he's watching this on the stream and he's received an item, it kind of confirms that drops are enabled on our stream as well. However, if he's watching on both inside the game and on the stream as well, that could be a different story. Anyway, it seems like he's won a Pajam, so congratulations to him. Bottom lane though, it seems like there was a kill and Alchemist went down for the second time in this game. The score is 4 and 1 and MIS are walking all over CNG.
I always thought this was a very viable ward spot. What do you think? It blocks the camp and it gives you sight of the room.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a very good ball spot, especially when you're going in offensive tri lane. Because you don't want to give your opponents the opportunity to stack and pull this or chain pull this.
I wonder what was Ursa calling out in the courier. I think it was regen items for himself.
Now he's stuck with just the boots of speed and Weaver is going to have a ball of a time here. It is indeed, it has transitioned into a tri lane and bottom lane with Centaur, Rubik, and the Alchemist setting up shop here.
Even Rubik should buy a Quelling Blade just to join the party. Both Visage and the Crystal Maiden holding on to their smokes.
Also, it
No.
needs to be noted that Mission and Stealth, that is the team on the dial, are one of the top contenders along with Team Arrow for this tournament. So, expect some stellar plays coming out from them.
Yeah, Era has already won their earlier matchup against Old School earlier this morning.
Yep, they've secured themselves their spot in the next round. Let's see if Mission and Stealth can get there as well. And right now, they seem to be doing very well for themselves. Once again, we're going to see initiation, this time onto the Centaur, and they're chopping away hard and fast. And I think Playmaker was holding off on his attack to try and get the kill, and he does indeed find it. Soul Assumption thrown out on Jaeger. Here we're going to see another great chill. And Crystal Maiden going to get stunned up, but I think Jaeger is going to drop nonetheless. Alchemist channeling up the concoction, throws it out on 2. Lifestealer coming in from behind. The Crystal Maiden with the Nova finds the kill on Rubik, and this could be Alchemist's death as well. Another great chill, another open wounds, and another death going the way of CNG. The tri lane has once again been wiped, and Mission and Stealth are just chomping through this entire game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Oh, the courier respawned. So the courier did have one Blades of Attack and one set of Tango for the Ursa.
On the flip side, he's got his phase boots up and running, but no TP scroll to get back to the lane. He has been shut down so hard, it's not even funny. 6 and 0 last hits. Weaver in the solo lane there, sitting at 30 and 3. That's pretty absurd. And once again, they're gonna dive past farm creeps as if nothing ever happened. Rage has been thrown out and they're going on to
Radiant's
Prime.
bottom tower is under
And
attack.
Prime looks like he's gonna get chopped down in quick fashion. He goes down, one last auto attack, and Richie does have the Nova, should have Frostbite as well. Ursa now coming in, slapping away at Lifestealer, who did
Radiant's
not give
bottom
two hoots.
tower is under
Richie,
attack.
Frostbite onto the Ursa. Grave chill from Playmaker, but he ended up body blocking the Crystal Maiden, which did indeed lead to her death. Ursa looks like he's gonna go down next. The Rage is there from the Lifestealer, open wounds as well. Puck showed himself here as well. And Visage finds himself another kill. He's now dominating a two-man concoction, a Grave chill onto Rev, and I think that should be the Alchemist's death as well. Soul Assumption dishing out a ton of damage, and Rev finds that kill. 10 and 2, MIS are just dominating this trial lane and this entire game as well. Up top, Weaver diving past the tier 1 tower, looking for a kill on Jaeger. The swarm's been thrown out as well. Germinates,
Radiant's top
Shukuchi, and
tower
a
is
couple of
under
auto
attack.
attacks should seal the deal. What? Why did he stop there? Doesn't matter. He finds the kill, uses the time lapse, and gets away to safety. Every single lane for CNG has been demolished. And it's really hard to see them coming back from this, man.
Yeah, it's near a 10k gold lead at 8 minutes. So.
I mean, when your life stealer sitting at about 470 GPM, 8 minutes into this game, it's a thing to be feared. Looks like middle lane, Gary and company are going to try and pressure down this tier 1 tower. Maximus walking on the front lines with his life stealer, zoning out anyone that might consider trying to contest this. Crystal Maiden showing herself as well. And this should be an easy tier 1 tower taken. Centaur coming in, misses on the hoof stomp. Looking for a fight here, but Ursa chopping away. Lifestealer's taking quite a bit of damage. Infest in, infest out, finds a kill on Centaur Warrunner, and Son of Darkness drops to the park as well. Soul Assumption not even needed there, as the tier 1 tower goes down as well. Once again, MIS pick up a couple of kills and escape unscathed after taking down another tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The gold draft now 12,000 in favor of MIS, 5,000 experience going their way. They're wasting no time and sparing no efforts to try and make sure that they play this game to their fullest potential. But this is one more thing that I'd really like to applaud about this team, man. I said it before in the Digital Wars tournament as well, but MIS is a team that manages to keep their cool and stay disciplined throughout their game. At least their playstyle reflects that kind of an attitude. And that's basically what you need to go professional. That's one of the elements needed to go professional, I would say.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, the way they move in terms of even ganks, even when they're ahead, they don't get cocky, and they have the disciplined play style, they have the control, they have the patience. So they have the makings of a good, of a good pro team.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, there is an engagement here. Cento has really overstepped his boundaries. MIS wasting no time to punish him. Puck buys back, orbs forward, does have the dream coil, moves right in front. Gonna use the dream coil now, possibly finds one. Origami held in position as Ursa already dropped. Weaver on the front lines, they're chopping away at multiple targets. This is some well coordinated fights going the way of MIS. Alchemist channeling up the concoction throws it out on the Visage, and Playmaker, who did find a triple kill, leaves the Alchemist for the taking as Newbie runs in and cleans up. Centaur, the only one left alive, comes back into this fight, and I
Radiant's
don't think he
bottom
can stop
tower
this tier
is
2
under
tower from
attack.
going down.
The Centaur is level
Radiant's
4.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh wow, that's painful, man.
Radiant
He's the lowest
structures
level
are
hero on this map,
fortified.
and I don't think he started off with the
Radiant's
intention of
bottom
being a
tower
support.
is
He
under
started
attack.
off with a Quelling Blade and a Stout Shield.
What happened to Starchy?
Radiant's
He
bottom
lost.
tower has fallen.
Puck, meanwhile, picks up a Dagon, just trying to add that insane DPS
Radiant's top
potential
tower
to
is
try and
under
finish this
attack.
game off quickly. Meanwhile, Nubi getting his Lincoln Sphere up and running on the Weaver soon.
Yeah,
Playmaker building towards the mech.
They pinged out Roshan. I think they're going to try and attempt Rosh. I mean, when I say attempt, like they can be stopped.
Yeah, they really can't, man. Is there a medallion on the Visage? No, there's no medallion, so this might take longer than anticipated for me. And it's basically 3 intelligence heroes that are trying to kill off Rosh. Well, Life Stealer joins the party, so that should be an easy loss. Meanwhile, up top, Weaver, amongst 3 heroes, finds a kill on the center and is looking for more. No wind run for another 5 seconds, and I think that's going to be Origami's death. There you have it, the Swarm cleans him up. And Weaver not done just yet, moving forward even further, uses the time lapse, gets away. Alchemist looks like he's going to end up self-stunning under the tier 2 tower.
Your shrine has fallen to the
Rosh goes down, Newbie thinking of jumping back in further.
Yeah, Ursa is dead.
Wait, what? Alchemist actually ended up dropping up top, so Weaver's still continuing with his shenanigans. Centaur's coming in to make his presence felt. Let's move back towards bottom. Son of Darkness getting Dream Coil, getting caught up with the what do you call it, man? I completely forgot. Frostbite. My bad. And that's a dead Ursa. 22 and 3. The gap between these two teams is just getting larger and larger in terms of gold and experience. MIS, they've got all the tools that they need to finish this game, and it looks like they're sparing no expenses at pushing another tower. By the way, Lifestealer almost has a 13-minute armlet treads and desolator. Well, a 14-minute. Make that 15. Newbie gonna pop the Shukuchi, runs the other way. Alchemist gonna end up stunning himself once again. The Swarm's thrown out, and this time Alchemist manages to draw the concoction. Newbie in a little bit of trouble. Origami in trouble himself. Time lapse used by the Weaver. He gets his HP back. He needs to Shukuchi the head out of here. But why did they go for a Weaver without having invis detection in the first place? Alchemist in a little bit of trouble. Prime in more trouble. Weaver with a double kill. He's fighting this 1v5, and he finds 2, no 3 kills. Triple kill. He's on a monster kill streak, and he doesn't even have his Lincoln Sphere yet. And this should be his death. This better be his death. Nope, he's gonna Shukuchi forward and he's looking for the kill on Jaeger. Is this gonna be an ultra kill? It is indeed, and go for the rampage, man. You've got this, bro. You've gotta get this. The infest is there. This will be a rampage. If he gets the last hit. No, it looks like the goal was indeed split as the creeps got it. Newbie 1v5. The entire team. Maximus coming in at the very end, and an epic thrown out by the Rubik as well. A respect call thrown, and there's the GG. CNG have no response for this.
Oh my god, that play by the Weaver. 1v5, killed all 5 of them.
I guarantee you there will be a highlight reel about this on the AFK Gaming YouTube channel. For now though, we're moving on to the next game, and this is why MIS are considered as top contenders for this tournament. Stay tuned guys, this is ClouDx and Chief from AFK Gaming signing out. We'll be right back.
Yep, BRB.